everyone, Danielle here with another SignalWire in seconds. Today's video will help you set up a SignalWire AI agent and configure it to integrate with a database server and the call flow builder. There are plenty of applications for this implementation, such as efficient customer data collection and automated support. Now, let's focus on our demonstrated use case. A customer calls to inquire about their appointment time. The AI agent steps in to collect the customer's full name and date of birth to retrieve the information from a database. We'll also include a link to the GitHub repo in this episode's blog so you can review the code implementation if you're interested. Let's get started. To begin, let's set up the AI agent using SignalWire's dashboard. Keep in mind that we need to configure the agent independently before we can integrate it into the call flow builder. After clicking on Add New, we choose the Advanced Configuration option. This option enables real-time function integration, which in this case allows our agent to access a database. After saving the name, it's time to focus on the AI's prompt. The prompt is super important as it sets the tone and context for the agent's interactions with our customers. Ellie will be configured to provide customers with their appointment time, and she will follow a conversation flow provided by us. Ellie will look up a function to get information from the database, and if the customer doesn't have an appointment, they will be instructed to call the sales department. If you need more information about how to set up a prompt, you can visit the link provided at the prompt text icon. We'll set up the post-prompt text to summarize the conversation. And for demonstration purposes, we'll be using a webhook URL, which will allow us to keep an eye on the conversation between the caller and the AI agent. However, in production, we do encourage customers to develop their webhook server to protect client data. Next up is the languages section. Ellie will be configured to speak English, but it's worth noting that SignalWire AI agents offer the flexibility to operate in a variety of languages thanks to our integration with 11 Labs. Next tab is the Functions tab. For the sake of this blog, I've set up my server, which includes the endpoint that the AI agent will communicate with, as well as the database where the data is stored. If you like to review the code and logic behind this integration, I'm providing a GitHub link to this episode's blog and video description. You're more than welcome to use an API or any function you've configured to test this feature. After saving the name of the function, we must add a purpose so our agent knows when to access it. In the arguments section, we define the parameters our function requires to operate. These parameters will be gathered by the AI agent and used to access our function in order to retrieve the appointment time from the database. Under the hood, these parameters are packaged in a JSON object, and they can be accessed through the parse property of the argument object within the request sent to the URL. For a better understanding of this section, please visit SignalWire's developer resources linked on the icon by the arguments word. The parameters required here are the client's first name, last name, and date of birth. Finally, we include the URL for our function. In my case, I'm using nrock to make my endpoint accessible. Once all configurations are complete, remember to save both the function and any changes made to the AI agent. And one last box we have to check is the Enable Conversation Transcriptions under the Log tab. This is a way to keep track of your client's conversations with the agent. Now, we will shift our focus to the Call Flow Builder tab, where I already have an IVR set up. As you can see, if the customer presses 2, they will be redirected to an AI agent, which we will configure to be Ellie. Next, We have to set up the phone number in our SignalWire account to answer calls using our call flow builder demo. Now it's time to test our integration. I'll call the number connected to our call flow and check for an appointment time. I'm aware that my database contains records for this user's details, so Ellie should be able to retrieve the appointment information.
Thank you for calling SignalWire in seconds. To speak with our sales department, press 1. To check your appointment time, press 2.
Hello there. Would you like to check for your appointment time?
Yes.
Great. Let's start by getting your first name. What is your first name?
Lexi.
Thank you, Lexi. Now, may I have your last name, please?
White.
Thank you, Lexi White. Now, could you please provide me with your date of birth in the month, day, year format? For example, May 10th, 1992?
June 20th, 1991.
Lexi White, your appointment is scheduled for December 16th, 2023 at 12:30 p.m. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
And that's a wrap for today. This demonstration highlights how SignalWire's AI agent easily connects to server databases and the call flow builder, making it a great tool for businesses. As always, remember to explore our companion blogs on signalwire.com for insights into our latest products. And for more SignalWire in seconds, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. See you next time!